We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Anthony Rizzo will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next. Tyler Chatwood, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
At the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 28, Leury Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out, with 19 homers and 55 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
Too high.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now here's the pitch. 1-2.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on the show. Ronaldo Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Digging in, Javier Baez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season. And he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. See you later. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Chris Bryant now. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career, Rizzo is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Line drive to center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the White Sox nothing. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Striding in, Jose Abreu. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Up next for Chicago, Nomar Mazara. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly and quickly. There's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 0 for 11. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Kipnis is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Popped him up. Mendick shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood.
Digging in, Tyler Chatwood, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here's the first pitch to him.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. See you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 23 for him thus far, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here's Javier Baez.
Now batting, shortstop,
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's 3-0 Chicago.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the box now, Danny Mendick. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Chop this one right side. Rizzo is there, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 40, Reynaldo Lopez.
So striding forward now, Reynaldo Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the third now, digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And the pitch.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. He is out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So stepping in, Chris Bryant, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Anderson brings it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, they don't get much bigger than that one right there. He's now tied the single-season base hit record.
Oh, man, what an amazing year he's had so far. One more base hit, and he'll have an unprecedented season. Stay tuned, everybody, because it's about to get crazy.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Striding in once again, Leury Garcia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Line to the right side. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Here comes the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Up next to the Cubs, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher next, Tyler Chatwood. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Jimenez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up now, Jose Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Here comes the first pitch.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Dylan Cease enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 84, Dylan Cease.
Wilson Contreras will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Mendick ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead swells to 7-0.
fielder.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So now to the plate, Ian Happ. This is pulled into right. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
At the plate now, Danny Mendick. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Dylan Cease, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, Leury Garcia.
Stepping in, Leury Garcia. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Two out here and a runner at second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1, still 8-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Chatwood getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Garcia is there, 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list. To the plate now, Jason Hayward. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. See you later. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider. Michael Kopech gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Kopech is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
And that one will put him over the top. He's now broken the single-season hit record. His crowd is going crazy, as they should, recognizing the historic magnitude of really an unbelievable accomplishment.
You realize how hard it is to break the single-season hit record? You're facing lefties, righties, starters, relievers. This is one powerhouse season that he's had.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Cubbies 10 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in and looking for more. Kyle Schwarber. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Ian Happ, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Right side, reined in, and that's out number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Schwarber leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood.
Striding into the box, Tyler Chatwood. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Weekly hit to third. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cubs lead it 11-0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the pitch.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And this will be fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
Lays off 2-2 now. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now here's the pitch.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Jay Spry is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Luis Robert is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Luis Robert.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Bullet back up the middle. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Jimenez. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So digging in now, Jason Kipnis, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front 14-0. Trevor McGill comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 29, Trevor McGill.
Ready now for the White Sox, Danny Mendick starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Man, so close, but yet so far. 19 punch-outs in this one. Missed that magical mark of 20 by 1, but what a powerhouse performance.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. McGill, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now, this is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
14-0 is the final in this one. The Cubbies get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division, not a surprise. Tyler Chatwood gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season, and recorded 19 strikeouts in this ball game. Ronaldo Lopez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.